gamers! The Hardcore Ironman is back, and after a very disappointing attempt at beating the Perilous Moons, it's time to AFK a whole bunch of defense levels. I'm really annoyed by it, but whatever. We got a whole bunch of combat upgrades. I'm not sure if Zombie Axe is the best DPS here, but I'm gonna AFK 70 defense. I'm sure the few thousand XP per hour won't make a big difference. Oh, I'm a little annoyed though. Got a whole bunch of upgrades, and I couldn't beat the Blue Moon. Or, I could beat the Blue Moon, I couldn't beat the Blood Moon. It just kept hitting 40 damage and healing 60 damage, and it's like, what are you supposed to do, right? So, what we're supposed to do is get a whole bunch of defense levels, and then go to Barrows, my least favorite content, but whatever. Surviving is the name of this game, so we're gonna survive. It's ever so slightly annoying, because if I want to do Barrows, I need to get a Warped Scepter, which means I need to do the Path of Glow-Free, which means I need 56 Slayer, and oh, I could do Barrows with just normal magic spells. Actually, do they have a weakness now? Okay, actually quite cool. They all have an air weakness now with 50% extra damage on top of what it would normally do, so relatively cheaply with some rune upkeep from the content itself, that should be doable. I should be able to do some death rune spells at the very least. I still have a bunch of those that I bought for the Zombie Axe grind that turns out I got really lucky on, so Zombie Axe for Carol, air spells for the other guys should be relatively quick, and then I don't have to do 56 Slayer, so that's nice. I do still need 70 defense for any of that to matter though, so we hang out. Also, I could technically just go and get like dragon plate legs from some steel dragons or something, but going up one tier of armor is not going to be enough. I was taking heavy damage from those Perilous Moons, so it's all for the future of the account. It's all good ideas. Just annoying how much AFKing I have to do. Okay, 66 defense so far, but I think that's enough AFKing for now. I'm almost 67. Whatever. I want to do some Barrows, which means I've got to do some combat achievements first. I'm pretty sure I just need 13 points to get the no prayer drain. Nope, I've got to get medium done, so let's see what we've got to do to make that happen. So I have to do like 113 points total, I think, so it's quite a lot. Might take a little while, but we're gonna get there. It's good for the account, I guess. A couple little scurrious guys. A couple bryophytes. I'm looking at the combat achievements, and it is a lot that needs to get done for basically anything more than the easy diary. That's not dangerous anyway. You know, I'm still a hardcore. I'm still trying to keep it that way. So at the very least, I'm going to do the 25 KC combat achievement. That should get me, or it should give me the chance at the very least to get a few of the other tasks done. So that's the plan for now. I was going to go and do a bunch of stuff, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I only need a couple of things, and Barrows sucks to grind before really high magic levels for the Barrows portal and whatever, so I have a good reason to not do too much prep for it right now, because I don't really want to be grinding it too much. I just need a couple things, but the couple things I get could be a crossbow and a staff, because Barrows is Barrows, but we'll see how it goes. Barrows is Barrows, you know how it is. Apparently I've got to talk to a guy. Does that mean I get the prayer XP? I forgot about that. That's going to be helpful for when I go back to Moons. But, like I said, Barrows is Barrows. We're going to shoot some guys with some air spells and hope for the best. Woo! Woo, we got a strange icon. That's 1 KC down. Get this dude the icon. 20k prayer XP for free, hell yeah. Aram's kind of an issue. I just kind of don't do any damage. I hit zeros with melee, I splash a bunch of mage. If I'm praying for it with everything, I guess I should bring mystics for a little accuracy. It'd probably be better for me. Ha! Varric's Helm? I'll take that as my first unique. Sure, why not? It's not the best, because the Nazi gives me some strength upgrades, but it'll be more defense for the moment, and more prayer bonus, which is technically helpful, even though my prayer gets drained right now at Barrows. So I'm using like 2 prayer potions per KC right now. That's usually if I get a bad tunnel, and I go through about 6 potatoes every time, so it's not too terrible to do. It sucks to get here, but it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I'm hoping to get spooned before that 25 KC mark, though. I was wrong. I'm barely using 1 prayer potion per kill, so it's not a huge investment. I got plenty of them at the moment. As long as I keep up with farming, I'll be doing contracts in the future, it'll be fine. Prayer potions are easy. Yo! 10kc, we've got the achievement and a Guthin's chain skirt, hell yeah. Oh, I look so good. That's not the most tankiest of leg options, but it's better than rune plate legs. Oh, and a Guthin's plate body, hell yes! Oh, that's so easy. 14 total kill count, and we got our tank set up. Wow. I think I'm gonna finish the 25 because there's a chance to upgrade these a little bit. And 11 more KCs seems like it's gonna be plenty enough to get me another item. So, hell yeah! Oh, look at me. Guthins would be pretty useful to have too. Not for everything, but being able to heal would be a little bit helpful. But oh, it's actually great. The Varix helm. We got body and legs straight after. It was meant to be, I think. I've also been completely breaking even on death runes this whole time. A few KC ago I had like 1670 something, now I've got 1644. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy content these days, even without the medium dire, it's not that bad at all. Or the medium combat diary, I mean. It would definitely be less prayer potions, but people make too big of a deal about that, I think. What? Do I not get bolt racks? I've done like 95% and 100% a couple times to try and get the bolt rack collection log. It's just not happening. Apparently they roll a 1 in 8 chance 7 times and I'm still not hitting it, but sure, okay. That was 100% again. Where are they? Hey, there they are, finally. I can stop doing that now. Woo! Do we get anything on the very last chest? No, we don't. That's so sad. But we got the Barrows Champion achievement. We can get out of here. I definitely got plenty spooned, so I didn't really deserve another thing, but we got exactly what we needed. I got the tankier, got 70 defense. Let's see if we can get through those moons now, huh? Okay, I'm back, finally. I need to try and kill the Blood Moon. It went pretty badly last time, because it just murdered through my, rune, but we've got 70 defense now, we've got the Barrows. Hopefully we can get this guy down. I do want to do 60 prayer before I finish, or before I actually start grinding this content, but I want to get the quest done. It's good XP, and it can start me doing a whole bunch of other quests. But first I gotta actually take this person down, which is more difficult than I wanted it to be. Okay, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but we're about as far as I got last time, and I've used 1 food, so I think the Barrows was definitely necessary. I wanted to avoid them, but getting spooned while I do the 25 KC makes it much more bearable, I think. Oh, I did it. Let's go. That was so much easier. Oh, yeah, don't do PVM and Rune, guys. It sucks. And we've just got the Eclipse Moon fight left. This guy I won't be doing much of other than this fight, so we just gotta get this out of the way for the quest, and then we will do the Blue and Blood Moons only for the grind, because I don't need range gear, and I won't for a while. And having the other stuff will make my life easier, so. Although that said, most of this fight is very satisfying. Let's go! We get anything from the first KC? What? Oh, I've got to leave first? That's confusing. The layout of this place kind of sucks really badly. Is this the end? Let's go. That 40k Slayer XP is so big for me, man. 52 Slayer out of that? Oh, amazing. And 54 Hunter. Game is too easy. Now I think I can go and loot the chest. Let's go. Nothing crazy from it, but I love some herbs. I love some orbs for the future. Free super compost. The loot here is pretty good for early irons, and I am an early iron. Okay, that went way smoother than it did the first time. So I could get away with not getting chivalry, but it would be super nice to have more prayer points, more strength bonus with the chivalry since I'm wearing defense gear instead of strength gear. So I've got like 7 quests to do. Shouldn't take too long. Woo, there's making history for 1,000 prayer XP. There's Mountain Daughter for 2,000 prayer XP. I think my shirt's bugged. I have the Robe of Aladenis on and it's just doing the arms. This is a little odd. Woo, Spirits of the Elid done. That's 8,000 prayer XP. And 48 prayer. Swansong's kind of a big quest to get done. Usually in the past I've had to catch up on the levels and stuff I would need for this, but I've got everything unlocked for it. We'll get a ton of fishing XP, a bunch of prayer XP. It's gonna be easy peasy now. No, yeah, it's fine, wise old man. I'll just do it myself. You don't have to, like, do what you're programmed to do. Just stand in the corner. Gotta do the big, scary sea troll queen boss fight now. I do think the skeleton army in the pot is kind of a cool idea. But this quest is definitely showing its age at this point. You notice none of the trolls are actually doing anything. Oh, that one hit one. That's crazy. That's another one single attack. And then they just kind of stand there. Definitely worth bringing an army for that. I think that's about the same amount of trolls I killed outside of the colony at the start, so seems a little bit pointless. He hit 40 like 10 times in a row, and the health point bar was full, and then he hits a 1 and it dies. Like I said, this quest is showing its age a little bit. I do also love this thing can hit a 254, unless you're fighting it, and then it can only hit a like a 36 and a 15 or 17 or something like that. As long as you pray magic and hang out next to it, it should be chilling. I'm just gonna dream my prayer, so I might as well throw them on. Woo! We're in the real place now. We've got actual human beings. Pretty sure this is the end of the quest. Oh, 15k magic, 10k prayer. They give you that way before the dialogue's over, which is super weird. And then 50k fishing XP. There we go. Oh, it's a nice one to get out of the way. 49 prayer as well, and 67 fishing. You love it. There's Merlin's crystal done. It's the easiest Black Knight Titan fight ever. I usually do that way earlier. I'm glad I didn't. And there is Holy Grail finished for another 11k prayer XP. 50 prayer. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now, do I have enough for 60 in the bank? Ugh, I'm basically 10k XP away from 59 prayer. Thought I'd get a little closer than that, but that's still very close. It's still very close to the chivalry unlock. I have a choice. I can either kill 166 green dragons, which is almost exactly what it took to get from 1 to 43 prayer, or I can go and AFK a whole lot of hours at the bone mining, which I don't think I feel like doing right now. I still have to use like the ectofunctus, and it won't be fast, but it'll be faster than bone mining. So I'll kill a bunch of dragons. Once I've got those bones, I'll use them up, and then use up the bone shards I've got, and then I'll have actual good prayers and good levels that I can use to get good content finished. Oh, I'm excited. I said all that about doing blue dragons, and then I got ready to do them, and now I'm coming here to bone mining, so we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to end up AFKing some bone mining instead. Woo! Woo! Okay, handful of hours later, we've got plenty of bone shards now. There's the last crushed thingy. We've got 33,200 of them now. According to the calculator, I need to buy 83 wines, and then I can finally get 60 prayer. The best place for wines, by the way, people don't seem to know, the Civitas, the Fortis teleport is up there. You run down to this bar just over here, and this person basically has an infinite stock. You can just click buy 10 and it gives it to you, and that's it. It's pretty nice. Now, I don't have any of the transport unlocks in Varlamore other than being able to teleport here. So it's a little bit annoying to get to where I need to go, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think it's this one. Oh, less annoying than I thought. They just give me a bird right next to the thing. If you haven't seen this before, this is basically the safest prayer training in the game. You have to do a lot of AFKing to get the Blessed Bone Shards. You can also break down bones that you get, mostly from Moons of Peril will be where I'll be doing them from, but once you have those, you bless some wine, or you stick some Sunfire Splinters in them sometimes too, but we don't have those, so you come all the way over to this little bowl over here, fill it up with some wine, and then you just get a whole bunch of prayer XP. You can AFK, you can do one tick. It's kind of great content, not gonna lie. 51 prayer already. I think I'm going to have to bring prayer potions. I did forget about that. But yeah, already almost 52. And that wasn't even a quarter of the inventory. So, oh, this place is cool. And it's so much faster to get here than I thought. Great content. That's gonna be like the full prayer potion for an inventory. Is that worth doing? That's probably worth doing. And there's an altar there that I could run to if I wanted to do that, but we're gonna have plenty of prayer potions. It's really not a big deal. 52. Oh, 92 combat. This is very satisfying to do. Considering I can't go to the... Well, I can, but considering I won't go to the Chaos altar, it sucks to do normal Gilded altar in the POH. This is so nice in comparison. 53... 54. It does seem like it would be more than one prayer potion. Yeah, it'd be 1.5-ish probably prayer potions. So I'm gonna waste time and have to run to the altar in this house here, but it's not that far. 55. Before I come back here, I will be doing I'll be doing a lot of Shades of Morton to get the outfit. Because the outfit, the prayer outfit, the Zealot's robes are really good with the Blessed Bone Shards. They save quite a lot of shards as you go, so anything higher than 60 when the levels start getting further and further apart, gotta save as much XP as we can, so at some point we'll do a whole bunch of Shades of Morton. At some point. For now though, we have basically exactly 60 in the inventory, so let's get it done. 57! Of course the wines run out right before we get the level. Oh my god, there it is. 60 prayer, 93 combat 2. You're so close to having one of the better prayers unlocked. Now, we just have to do the Nightwaves training. Woo! That does mean we've got to do King's Ransom first. It's not the hardest quest in the world. Let's get it done. Got a little courtroom drama going on. So exciting to spacebar through. A little bit of a prison break. Ooh, that was pretty fast. 33k defense XP. Beautiful, but now we can do the Night's Waves. What do we use this limp on? Herblore? Probably Herblore. Hell yeah. 51 Herblore. We've got the Tonk gear on. Got some attack potions and restore potions. These guys shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, it does unlock some very endgame prayers, but it was also from like 2007 or whatever, so it can only be so hard. Do I just go in? I do, okay. The zombie axe basically works for every single one of these guys. Any other ones that need stab, you can also use slash or crush on, and it should be fine apparently, so. We got a decent weapon. I don't imagine this is going to be difficult. There's one guy down. We're taking a wee little bit of damage, but every time I've done this in the past, I have been in absolute baby gear, and I've had to flinch or poison, or... I tell you, it's much easier when you just AFK combats for 20 hours without playing the game. Okay, I might have to do a little bit of a safe spot with these guys, because this guy's destroying me, oh my god. I can at least have a little corner to go into to eat up, you know? Oh, no, I'm gonna flinch, because otherwise I feel like I'm gonna run out of, food before the end here. Figure with Barrows and so many defense it wouldn't be an issue, but I guess it does technically unlock endgame stuff. 18s! Come on, dude! And then the next guy's way easier and barely does any damage at all. Don't you love old content? Let's go! 20k and a bunch of different combats. And we can finally use Chivalry. Oh my god, that is so useful. Came here without teleports, so I'm just stranded. I gotta go to Lumbridge like some sort of chump. I still don't have any of the teleports unlocked in this place, but once you're actually doing Perilous Moons, you don't really need to leave, so hopefully I don't have to make this run more than a few more times. It took a lot longer than I was expecting. A little bit of a PVM chance, a little bit of AFKing, and a little bit of other content that I wasn't expecting to do, but it's time to finally actually grind out Perilous Moons. We're gonna get some melee upgrades, we're gonna get some mage upgrades, and I thought I was gonna skip it, but I think I'm gonna do the range upgrades as well for the future. Because why not have it in the bank? If I'm doing the content, let's do the content, right? But that's for next time. If you want to get that video a little bit before anyone else, if you want to get access to the members-only Discord, you can hit that join button down below. It supports me a ton more than liking, comment, and subscribing can. I would greatly appreciate if you did that, just like I greatly appreciate all of these people. Hezzy, my #1 overkill dearer, still sticking around, still incredibly helpful. Thank you so much. All of my Gwemlin Supremes, Vintage Tops, Scrooge McDuck, Maddie O, Emily, and Sino, you are all so incredibly helpful and supportive. Same goes to all of my Gwemlins, all of my supporters. Thank you so much for the help. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye!